Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Tammy. Finally, our 100-year-old tiny bathroom remodel here in Italy is finished. I know, I can't believe it myself. Let's see all the crazy steps it took to get us here. All the ways that we used vintage pieces in our small bathroom remodel, how we've started styling the bathroom, it's an ongoing process, including a pretty original Ikea hack, why this took so long, and what does this hula hoop have to do with anything? Stick around, you're gonna want to see that. Yesterday was day 6. Looks like they've done another layer of prep for the floor tiles, and they've plastered the walls. End of day 7, it looks really nice. I have made, in real life, a little map of what we want on the floor. So there can be no discrepancy in the morning when they start tiling the walls. End of day 8. No grab yet, but all of these amazing corners and trims started. Looks like they did the most difficult corners first for themselves. The living room walls have taken a hit in this whole bathroom process. Bathroom's on the other side of this. End of day 9. Looks amazing. Tomorrow's grout. Good morning, it's day 10. We had a great talk with the geometer last night, and I need to go upstairs to the apartment where he is supposed to have samples for me of white paint to choose for the ceiling of the bath and also to use in the living room, since the living room wall was trashed and they need to repaint. And we decided to have them repaint the whole living room because right now everything is almost an ivory color and it wouldn't match. We don't want one white wall and the rest ivory. And I definitely don't want to say, just paint it white, I don't care. I found out on Google last night, there are 150,000 colors of white paint. I thought it was much less. That's an insane number. Let's go see what he has. Okay, I think we have a winner. The second white is a nice warm white. The top one is too yellow, I think. Looks good over here. The tiles are looking much more gray in here than they actually are, but you know. See a little damage from where we had the leak last year. And you can see it on the baseboard. Even in the kitchen, the dust. This is gonna be fun to clean. I can't believe it. Yes. Okay, getting ready to paint. Everything's been moved into the middle of the room. And the stucco is drying. The electricista was here this morning and fixed that. And let's see, the bathroom is so exciting. Look at this mess, oh my God. But the lights are up and they're prepping the wall so they can paint the wall on the ceiling. The lights are up, it's so exciting. Yes, they took off all of the excess and now they're prepping it. So tomorrow morning they can paint. I have to see these lights. Come on. Are you kidding me? So pretty. Hi everyone. Time for a road trip. We are on this road trip for a very special reason. Our little radiator. What do you got there?
Lucky, lucky. You need to be lucky.
The lucky, oh, the year of the rabbit, to be lucky.
The year of the rabbit.
Yes. Cross our fingers and hope everything's okay with this radiator. We have a very little radiator in our bathroom. You've probably seen it in the videos, and it's right under the window. And the radiator, I want to be painted black so it doesn't scream, "Here I am, look at me, I'm white," on a black tile background. So, even if it wasn't painted black, yes. Francesco, you want to say something?
Two chances.
What?
The radiator will work, and it is okay. The radiator will be not work. It is
Radiator. The coloritro, you mean? We, I lost all my train of thought, as usual. Even if we didn't paint the radiator black, it's been painted 1,000,000 times and all the paint is chipping off. So it needs to be painted anyway, so we might as well paint it black.
That would be a good orecchino, lucky.
An earring? It's a little big for me, and there's only one, but you never know. Even if the radiator wasn't painted black, it still needs to be painted, so we might as well paint it black. And it's a very cute old style radiator. It's a very special size to fit under that window. So it needs to be saved. If we had to replace it with a new one, the style would be very new, and that's not what we want in the bathroom. Even if we didn't want the radiator black, it needs to be painted. And since it's an old style, if we had to replace it, we'd get a new looking model, and if we could even get that size, it wouldn't be good. Now, the geometra told us that painting it has to be sandblasted because there's so many layers of paint on it, it's so old, and there's a danger that sandblasting will create pinholes in it. But we have to take that chance and just see. So, the sand...
say Cincinnati.
What does that have to do with sandblasting?
It's Cincinnati.
No. Anyway, back to the sandblasting. So we have to take the chance to try to sandblast it and then paint it and hope, cross our fingers, that there's no holes in it. That's right. Cross your fingers, everybody. Because we don't really want a new radiator. Now, our geometra that's in charge of our bathroom project told us that there is a chance with the sandblasting that it will create pinholes and make the radiator useless, and we will have to buy a new one. He also told us that his sandblaster is over an hour away in Crema, and if he had to send one of his guys just to taxi drive the radiator to Crema to the sandblaster and then bring it back, he would charge us €200. 200. That's a lot. It's a beautiful Saturday. We said, we'll take it and save €200. No problem. So we're having a nice drive, a nice little road trip, and we're on our way back to drop it off. Hi everyone. A couple days ago was day 12, and yesterday was Easter. Today is Easter Monday, so no one's working. I brought Francesco up here yesterday, and he noticed a problem that I did not notice at all. When we had the electrician wire the lights, we said the big chandelier, we want to be dimmable. So that light switch is out here. But to get in there, he had to go through the wall. And there's this now. What I call this is, it's a can of worms, basically. They have to fix it. It's too big to leave it. But after they fix it, they have to paint it. And this paint is off-white or ivory-ish. we're painting white. They would never be able to match this paint anyway. So that brings us to painting the whole hallway. We also noticed in the kitchen that when they broke through the wall to get to the plumbing, they didn't fix it. And here we are. We are having everything painted in the hallway. And the living room's been painted. They're so fast. When I arrived this morning, they had already moved all of the living room furniture back in and moved all the furniture from one side of the hallway in there so they could paint one side of the hallway. And then they'll move stuff back later and do the other side, do the other end of the hallway. They're on it. Seriously, they are on it. I cannot complain about that. They work really hard, everybody.
Man.
Look, that's oh my God. Oh my God. We have to wait for the shower glass, but everything else is here. Oh my God.
Don't step.
I'm stepping with my shoes. I don't care. What? Oh my God. Oh, tomorrow they have to paint around the window. We know that. But the little black radiator is adorable. Oh my goodness. And we have to clean this video. Clean the mirror.
Hi everybody, congratulations. Click the button up to subscribe to our channel. And oh my God.
Oh my God.
If I can say.
The train rack is up above. It's above the washing machine, and the gorgeous shower column. Oh my goodness. Hi. There's water coming out of that. Why?
Why is not fixed under?
I told you why. Because there are no screws in here because it's on an angle right here. So he fixed 4 wall anchors, basically. They're called fixtures here. 4 fixtures. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's plenty. No. It will. It is plenty strong. And these move. My favorite thing. Come on. I love that.
That is half moon.
But this is the height it is, so we can hang Francesco's shirts here to dry.
Francesco what?
Your shirts. We can hang hangers on here and dry your shirts here.
Oh, really?
Above the washing machine, and they won't drag on the washing machine. Workday 14. That wasn't there yesterday. That was attached. Curious what's over there. Forgot the security bar, and it goes there. Oh yeah, so pretty. Yay! We have the hallway all painted, and tomorrow will be the doors.
Welcome to the channel. We are inaugurating the fix. We have a special guest, Donata, my mother, that is doing the job of taking off the film that
See the glass. Okay.
that cover the toilet flushing.
And here we have our camp shower. The only way that I know of to have a usable shower when you can't attach it to the wall or the ceiling. Suction cups, rope, a hula hoop, and some hooks to hang the shower curtain with. There we go. Here we are 7 weeks later with a fully functional, vintage-inspired bathroom. We first ordered materials in November. Construction started the last week of March, and everything except the shower glass was ready a week after Easter. The train rack is vintage for storage. The hooks behind the door are vintage. The oval mirror is vintage. All the lights are vintage. The table used as a vanity is vintage. That's a pretty good amount of vintage we've got going in our small bathroom. We did it here in Italy. You can do it too. You can incorporate as much or as little vintage as makes sense for you. Thank you so much for joining us today. The playlist right here has the previous 2 videos in this series. You can see the whole process from beginning to end.